Hello, fellow YouTubers. Many people want to know, well, what have you been doing in your shop with all this time off with Corona, with the epidemic? Okay, well, the big conduit up there, that is where the power from the solar array up on the roof comes down, 450 volts DC. And then when I took out this old section of roof that was rotted over the shop and put the high bay in for the mill in the crane rail, I had Romex hanging down from where the old ceiling was. So all the new conduit had to be put in to tie that all up. There you're seeing a piece of it. That run goes down there, it goes all the way across. It ties in there and then comes down into a box to power the garage door opener. And of course, there's the electric trolley that's finished on the crane rail. I released a short video where we picked up that mill completely off the floor with it, and that was my proof load test for it. I never expect to use it that heavily again, but if it didn't break on that, most of my stuff will be fine. Anyway, there's another conduit that comes around on the old 2x8s from the ceiling. Ties into that where the laundry room box is, and then we come on over here, and it comes on around. And then we've got the catwalk over Molly's attic. And so this conduit was I used plastic, which was a new one for me, and I had to learn some new tricks for that because I didn't bend steel. And it comes around. And we have some rather interesting gymnastics to get these two conduits up and around the corner with the building support. A lot of 90s and 45s, and of course it's tough to feed through there, much tougher than metal. And there's a box that goes to the main string of lights, and that's the end of that run. And you'll see some exposed wires there, but those are 24 volt control wires for the garage door opener and the back gate, so that's not a big problem. Now over here, I might have done a video, but with this crane rail I also picked up this 1,500-pound lathe. Got it up, moved it away from the floor, and I'll have to move it again to paint unless I want to use visqueen. And the lathe, I picked it up with the cabinets on it and the steel base plates. So it weighs, I think it's 1,200 pounds when you get it from Grizzly, but that doesn't include the cabinets or the base plates. We picked it up with both, so probably 1,500 pounds. And so I want to make a lifting fixture so when I do pick it picks up level and straight. Because right now I have not re-leveled the thing. It's got jack screws. I'll move in on those. Zoom in on those. Let's see. There we go. You can see I've got the SAE thread bolts on all four corners of both base plates. And with that, it's pretty easy to handle your duties so far as leveling goes. And of course I may actually grout in this plate under the head and then leave the one under the tailstock loose so you can actually twist the bed if you want to square things up. I've never had too much of a problem with it. Okay, there's my iris. There's my zoom. This is a new camera for me. This is a Panasonic 4K. So that's all new. And of course the shop is the hodgepodge of messes whenever you're doing a bunch of small projects like that. Oh, there's the shop kitty. The shop kitty just became an internet video star. She was born under the house. It's a wild cat, and she's killed 3 pack rats so far, so we feed her a little kibble. Not really sociable, but a killer, and we like that. All right, well, people be wondering, what the heck have you been doing? Well, that's one of the things. Of course, I got a million jobs around here. Signing off.